Alright, good morning everybody. Today we're back in Grixis, back in Modern, and we do have a co-host here who has never has stepped a foot into Modern before, but he's a good guy and he's very excited for us to 5-hour league. Nico, say something.
What?
See, very good. So I'm gonna explain everything a little more in detail than usual so that he gets it as well. I'm also gonna put it into the details of the video that this might be for more inexperienced players here. Alright, we're on the draw. It's not the worst hand, therefore we're gonna keep our opponents on a mulligan. You're humble. Alright, since he's in green and I don't hope that he's playing Ponza, I think we're gonna start off with the one ring funeral here in order to enable our bolt for turn number 2. And then depending on what he plays, we can still decide on whether or not we want Inquisition or Serum Visions. Alright, this changes things quite a bit. So if he's Ponza, of course, we would like to fetch for basic black source. Is there any disadvantage for... Nah, there actually are a couple of disadvantages for doing so. Alright. So somewhat lucky for us. It's probably still the voice, because we can just kill the ooze if the need would arise. Liliana the Last Hope is a good card, but he doesn't have 1-drops as of now. And so if he doesn't hit the land drop here and doesn't fetch, then now he's gonna be miserable if we just wait for Nimble and kill this fetch land. And I think that might put us so far ahead that... Yeah, let's just wait this one turn and see if he fetches. If he doesn't, we're just gonna play out the Nimble, so we don't lose turn. Yeah, he's gonna get... I think Rage quit now. Yep. Alright. Nico, we already won for the first round, first game. And you missed it. Yeah, you missed it, mate. Alright, so we want to have spell snares on the draw. We want to fatal pushes, probably collective brutality. Kalitas sounds great. And then there's, is it Zedcaster? And maybe a Scorpion God. What's not so great is basically all of our counter magic, although he's playing chords. But he has so many things that stop us from casting our counters, like Voice of Resurgence, and if we preemptively play around those, then that should give us a slight edge here. Probably still putting in... I mean, he's playing Eldritch Evolution, so I'm not sure if this spell's gonna be the right card here. Collective Brutality, Fatal Push, like that. And we have 2 more slots to fill. And those are probably still gonna be counter magic, right? yeah, still want to have something against Eldritch Evolution. So probably 2 Logic Knots. By the way, core set 19, a super high power level, in my opinion. Really not bad. Starting the game off with the planes, that's awkward again. So that thing has protection from red, therefore we cannot legally kill it before we play out the Liliana. Oh my god. Yeah, for this very reason I put out our counter magic there. So these are 3 2-for-1s basically. So horrible for us. And to be honest, so now we gotta kill one of these voices in order to have spell snare for the other voice, and then we need to hope to draw a land in order to at least get back on the board and have Snapcaster Mage come in. Alright, for this very reason we boarded find another 1 rope to grow his elemental. Then we're gonna get hit by 4. Which also means that Kolgan's command isn't good enough to kill a mental anymore. Alright, not exactly what we wanted, but it's also not the worst. Thing is that he can sacrifice Forged Tenda, of course, to do his thing. Could also just play Kolgan's command, since we know the last card in his hand. Yeah, no, we don't, right? Alright, he has 1 unknown card in hand. So we could of course go Kolgan's command here, shrink down the elemental, kill the birds, and then go after the element next turn and see if he sacrifices the Forged Tender. I don't know, actually we can't even play it. Yeah, let's wait. See what he does here. Resto Angel, of course, could be a blowout. Although if we hit the elemental token... Alright, Shalai is also very bad for us. So it's possible that he sacrifices the Forged Tender here in order to save the element. Okay. Now we do have significant problems here. 3/3 hexproof, Shalai is super annoying. I guess that we need another black source here before we go for another blue source. Reason being that we need to be able to cast Terminate. And this didn't shape up great for us, I have to say. So I think it's already Terminate or Bust here. Nope, that's not it. cannot target him, we cannot target anything but shall I. Lodimelt felt really bad there again. And the problem is that Shalai also really hoses this other Liliana. But I somehow want her to be in the game here. Or maybe not. Maybe we're just gonna go with 2 cryptic commands to get a little bit top end value. Still rolling. Alright, we lost the second round, Nico.
Yeah.
And we do have a removal heavy keep. With, if we fetch for blue black here, then we have fatal push and bolt next turn. Can have a look at. Oh. We would like to have another red source, but I think that can wait for later. I think as of now we just need some type of action here. Kalitas would be great. Probably want to save the terminate for the likes of. Alright, Semikaze Mage is also fine. So which way are we going to go? Probably killing this thing with a bolt, because we want to spare a little bit of our red mana here. Relic's good for him. Okay, so we're just gonna use our diversions now before he can correct the relic and we don't get value out of it anymore. Alright, want to have both of these. Next turn should still be fine with terminate and fatal push, and then we draw into another land, another red source, and then have 3 removal spells plus Zedicaster and Jace, who should be providing us with value. Hopefully. No play here on turn number 3, which is weird. So I think we're just gonna attack here, keep up a terminate, and play a Jace.
Destroy the relic.
And we cannot destroy the relic. It's an artifact. Our removal doesn't hit artifacts. Not yet, though. If we draw a Kolgan's command, then of course we can kill it. And the relic, of course, it prevents us from flipping the Jace. Jace will still be a great looter, finding us the things that we really need. Alright, so there's a tracker for which he apparently waited to gain some value. I do not know if that's really the correct way of playing it, because yeah, on the one hand it's pretty good to have Talus Tracker provide you with value. On the other hand, I mean, he took like 2 turns off from playing anything just to get 2 clues here, which will also cost him a couple of turns. What were you laughing about? Alright, so we found a Scalding Tarn that we knew about. Now we have his Zedicaster and something up. So I'm probably not gonna yet crack the fetch or use the Jace, because our hand's pretty good. Want to know what's up first, and I also don't want to have him get another card with his relic. And we need to save the terminate for Shalai, now that he's already gotten rid of 1 terminate. Witness also super annoying, but at least we have a Zedicaster to do something against it. So maybe he just doesn't have 2 drops? Don't know.
Ist das ein Jace-Flip?
Noch nicht. Wir brauchen 5 Karten im Friedhof, um ihn zu flippen. Wir haben momentan keine, weil dieses Relic immer unsere Karten aus dem Friedhof wegnimmt. Just explain how Jace works and when we can flip him. So we boarded back in the cryptic commands, therefore gonna do this here. Oh man. So I think it's time to ditch the fail push, although that's a toughie. Yeah, now we can kill the relic. If he taps out for a clue, then we can kill the relic, and that will actually be pretty good. Then we also have access to our fail push again. So let's hope, and I'm almost certain that he's going to do that here end of turn, because he needs to find something. Alright, so he's taking our Scalding Shower, now cracking the clue probably. Yep, and that gives us the option here to destroy and make him discard. And to protect our graveyard a little bit. Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker is the discard there. Which is obvious because he cannot. I don't think that his mana base supports Kiki. Because Kiki requires him to have 3 red mana sources. Yes. Alright, another fetch land, so our opponent going full value here. Which, you know, is fine. So which one are you safe? The full art one, right? Oops. So I don't think he has a way to protect his Talus Tracker here with 3 mana, yeah. We're discarding all the good spells, all the good cards here. But now we can flip our Jace. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just the island here. And then we could theoretically kill a clue, make him discard, or we make him discard and tilt damage to him. Could also just wait, but we'll put him down to 7. After the turn. Get a little bit of value. We still have Snapcaster and Terminate. Discards a forest. So he might be a little flooded. And Stirring Wildwood could be attacking us, or our Jace. But I don't think that's a winning line for him. We have the Terminate to get rid of the manland here, and if he plays anything really good, then we can kill that as well. Alright, now he probably has Restoration Angel up, I would assume. Top hit isn't the worst, to be honest. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attack here. He's probably going to block and eat something with the Scavenging Ooze, but that prevents him from playing a Restore Angel. And therefore we can terminate the Scavenging Ooze even if he eats all of our stuff in our graveyard with it. Alright, he just goes Restore Angel now. So what we can do here is we Snapcaster the fail push, kill the ooze before he flickers it, and then kill the Restore Angel with our Terminate. Now we have 7 damage on ward and 3 damage in our graveyard through Jace. Voice of Resurgence, yes. Could have another Restoration Angel, of course. Let's see here.
Can we play the Jace because we have one already?
Well, we can't play the Jace because the way Planeswalkers work, like this is a creature, and although it's legendary, the other one has another name, so we can have both on board.
Oh.
Only if they're both creatures, we cannot have them both.
Okay.
Alright, what's the best play here? He definitely needs to block. He cannot play Stirring Wildwood. We could, of course, take down Jace here. Have a Terminate up. So I think he has at least one more Restoration Angel in hand. Definitely want to attack with Tar Pit. The only question is, what are we going to do with the Jace? Terminate will definitely hit something this turn. Therefore, the Terminate's probably not bad. Right? Yeah, I think that's actually a pretty good play. We could, of course, also just go here, like go with Jace here, and take this down so that it doesn't protect him. But how is he gonna win next turn? He would need another red source, right? And another Kiki in hand. And another Restoration Angel in hand. We could, of course, lose next turn. I think we're just gonna terminate. Now Jace goes to the graveyard because we utilized it to the fullest. And then since we are expecting a Restoration Angel, we're gonna attack first. It doesn't know what we have in hand. Of course, a way better line here would be to terminate the Voice of Resurgence before blocks and then kill the token with our Is It Steadycaster. But if he does have a Restoration Angel, which is I think the only out that he has here to not die, then we would run into a blowout. Therefore, I'm playing the safe line here. Alright. So this prevents him from playing a Restore Angel. He's at 2 life as well. And we have top at next turn, which is unblockable. See guys? I knew it. Alright. What are you laughing?
It's funny.
Is it?
Is it?
Good. Glad that you like it. Alright, our opponent's digging, sacrificing his clues here, trying to find an answer to both our Tar Pit and our Snapcaster Mage. Maybe found one? Oh man. Oh, that's lucky. That is lucky. Oh, damn it. The thing is, this shit also flips. So he could theoretically gain more of that. 1 life. Now we play a Jace, so it doesn't flip, and then next turn, if he doesn't play anything during his turn to flip the Huntmaster, then of course we can in response flip our Jace and then Lightning Bolt during that turn. Okay, 4 mana. Huntmaster of the Fells, probably my most favorite card in all of Magic. Just so awesome. Alright, Nico, this guy, he doesn't only give you life when he comes into play, he also gives you a wolf, and he can turn into a werewolf himself. Isn't that great? Like he has a backside that's a werewolf. Alright guys, round number 1.
Nice.
Pretty convincingly. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna take a break here real quick and then see you to round number 2.